Mark Scott of The Miracles. It's really great to have you here. Thanks for being with us.
Hey, it's my pleasure. I appreciate it.
So this is a tough time for everybody, uh,
Absolutely.
especially a tough time for artists. But in some cases, I feel like artists are rising to a new level because of what's going on and making a really important contribution. You are one of those people. Tell me about this song that you've written.
I was having a chat with one of my agents, and I used a line. I said, I'll see you on the other side.
Mhm.
She said, "Oh," her name is Jeannie Sorensen. She said, "Oh, that's a song title. You ought to work on that." This was about 10 days ago.
Yeah. Wow.
So I immediately stepped in on it, called the guys, see if they wanted to participate, and we put a little something together.
Yeah.
Have you heard it? Did you
I
like
have heard it. I actually like it quite a bit.
We'll see you on the other side. We'll see you. Brothers and sisters all over the world, these times are tough, we can't be detoured. We've got the power, embrace the truth. Just keep the faith and we can make it through. We'll fight together for humanity. We'll stay the course and we'll have a victory. And I'll see you, we'll see you on the other side. Yeah. Said I'll see you there, wanna see you there. We'll see you on the other side. See you again. Everyone's waiting, anticipating the time when we can come back together again. Right. That once this has passed, we can be patient. Hold steady and stay the course. Life will be waiting. We'll fight together for humanity. We'll stay the course and we'll have a victory. And I'll see you, yeah. We'll see you on the other side. Said I'll see you there. Wanna see you there, yeah. On the other side. Give thanks to the first responders who have been there. We come together, we're all God's family. We'll do this and we'll have a victory. See you there, see you on the other side.
It made me a little teary. I think lots of things right now make me teary. So, but there's real great emotion behind the lyrics.
Yeah, I wanted it to be impactful.
Yeah.
And then I wanted it to also have a positive spirit about it that would give people a sense of hope.
Yeah.
That in spite of the difficulties that we're experiencing right now, that on the other side of it, if we do what we need to do now, if we do the right things now, then we can get past this and move on, into the next phase.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I wanted it to be inspiring and then uplifting at the same time.
Yeah. Here you started with a lyric and wrote around it. Talk about that process. So I'm always curious about that artistic process.
Well, I'm one of those writers who operates on inspiration. So because I have a line does not mean I have a song.
Right. Okay.
So it took some thinking. I had to put some thought into it.
Yeah.
Um, and then I had to wait on the inspiration to be moved by the subject matter.
Yeah.
Um, and sometimes that can take a minute, you
Yeah.
know. Um, but I thought about it for several days, and you got to remember that while we're doing this, I'm working on an album too. So I'm mixing and recording other songs with totally different subject matter,
Yeah. Yeah.
and so I had to jerk myself away from that, plug into this pandemic, and think about what I could say to people that would inspire them. The process for me is more God than it is me.
Hmm.
Um, I'm more or less just the vehicle for the concept, and I try to convey it in a way that's musical and palatable.
Yeah.
And so so the process is different depending on the subject matter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
because you can't go, baby, baby, baby. Yeah, you know, when after it's over with, I'll take you out on a date and you know we'll dance, and that's not relevant. You see, so I had to come away from that. The ooh baby
not
baby
a
thing.
pop song.
Exactly. It's more of a cultural thing.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
You mentioned you're working on an album. Tell us a little about that. The Miracles is a group that has such a rich history, not just, of course, here in Detroit, but all over the world.
Well, sure. Anything I do is an extension from my experience with the Miracles and working with Bobby Rogers for multiple years. Um, but when I do something, I generally do it under my own identity,
Yeah.
my own brand. But the history is the history. It is what it is, and you know, you can't erase or forget what you've done. You can only expound and move forward. So it's a Mark Scott project.
Yeah.
Um, but the history is, like I said, the history is what it is. And most things that I do, it's hard for me to disconnect from my experience with Bobby Rogers and the Miracles, and you know a number of other members, Pete and so forth. So it's a part of me. It's a part of my history. But I'm me.
Yeah.
How can I say that? I'm me, and I try to do it with respect to the legacy,
Yeah.
and to carry it, not to drop the ball, but to heighten the ball, to lift the ball up and take it to another height. So that's basically what I try to do. But the Miracles, you know, if you listen to that song, you'll hear some application.
Yeah. Right.
Motown application for
I
sure.
would say the history always finds a way through, doesn't it?
It's there. It's there. It's deeply rooted into what I do.
Yeah. Yeah. Talk about what you think the world will be like for artists after this. There are so many things that are going to be different in the world, and I worry a lot about, you know, things like concerts and other ways that we enjoy culture. How do we make sure that survives?
Well, you know, from my point of view, this is not as bad to me as it probably could be, because I look to the brighter side of things. And whereas I may be, you know, confined here, but I still can write, I can still create. I get to know who my family is now. You know, I get them off the telephone and the internet, and we have to actually talk now. So, you know, so that's a good thing. That's not a bad thing. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
So I see it as far as entertaining and so forth. I see it as an opportunity to do some spiritual research, family research,
Mm-hmm.
cultural research within myself and within the people around me. We get away from that with the technology. We get away from that personal connection that we used to have a long time ago.
Yeah.
But I think this is a good thing, and if people take advantage of it, because look, here's where I look at it, Stephen. Here's where I look at it. You're gonna look back at these times.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna be so busy ripping and running and trying to meet the clock and my time. I gotta go. And you're not gonna have time to do what you're doing right now. What you have time to do right now, to actually get into yourself,
Yeah.
get into the people around you, the people that you love, reconnect. Reconnect spiritually with your family and your friends. I've lost so many friends during this time. People that I admired and looked up to, and so you can't dwell on that, because in the prayer, I know some people go, don't start preaching, but in the prayer, thy will be done.
Mm-hmm.
Thy will be done. Not my will, not your will, not what society wants, not what the general consensus is, but what he wants. His will be done. So I'm, a strong advocate of the prayer of serenity. Are you familiar with that? I'm
Sure,
sure.
right. Give me the strength to know what I
Absolutely.
can control and not
And
worry about
and
what I can't.
that's right. And the wisdom to know the difference between the two.
Right. Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm a strong advocate of that, and I try to practice that in my life.
Tell me what you hope for this song and what it does and what it means.
Well, I tried to make it easy, like I said, palatable. I wanted to make it where it could be, people could jump on it real easy and quick, and I wanted to make sure it said something. So I think, my aspiration for it would be that people would listen to it and aspire. We talk about, the fight together, and at the end of the road, we'll have a victory. That's what I want them to get out of it. Don't give up. Don't throw in the towel. It's not as bad as you think it is, but if you constantly dwell on negative, then of course you're going to be depressed and all of that. I have a lot of reasons to be depressed, but I have a lot of reasons to be thankful and optimistic.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that the song inspires optimism.